All right. Well, I guess we just gonna get through this game.
Talk about the shooting of Levine enough, connecting from three at a great clip over his career.
Pass to Lively. And Thompson kicks to Davis. Back to Thompson. Puts up a three. MP grabs the miss. Thompson's gone 1 of 4 from distance. The drive by MP. And the dunk by MP.
Yeah, MP was not going to waste that opportunity, showing everybody what he's capable of off the dribble.
Outside Irving. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
You know what?
I'd rather be that kind of foul than a reach.
Get there quick enough.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Dallas making a switch here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jarek Lively. Bull comes in for Anthony Davis. Max Christie, he's checked in for Marshall. And it's Hardy in for Klay Thompson. On defense, Sacramento. Gafford is screen on Monk. Here's Hardy. Gafford kicks to Irving. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Now, here's MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. Good, he hits it.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught.
You know, he's smaller for the NBA standard, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Now, here's MP. Non-stop scoring machine. Monk kicks to MP. Fades away. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Wait. Okay.
1:25 left in the third. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. Carter, he's checked in for MP. And Dallas with a change here too. Jones is checked in.
Game over with.
Here, MP's checked in. Anthony Davis is checked in for Dallas. Kyrie Irving comes in for Jones. Davis, the pass to Hardy. Here's Christie. So when you look at different approaches to player recovery, from load management, say, Tim, to rub some dirt on it and get back in there, where do you stand on all of that?
Well, I do think teams have done a better job of trying to make sure players are protected from themselves and make sure they're getting enough rest. But I also think there are times guys should be allowed to play through certain types of minor injuries.
You've got Malik Monk. Lewis is out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's MP. And it's Rupert in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Now, here is Irving. From downtown, offensive rebound. Gafford sets the pick for Irving. 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. MP, that's for 2. And got it! Another basket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Another miss by Irving.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And that one's good. MP.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
Davis with a screen on MP. And
That's twice he won't let me steal it.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. And here's him. Sacramento moving it around. Hachimura kicks to Monk. Pass to MP. GA strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. outside Irving. Buries the walk.
And when he's on like this, guys, there's not much you can do to stop Kyrie. An incredible shot maker.
Yo, I just dunked on Davis.
And he might as well keep looking for his shot the way he's been going. Beautiful look right there. Led his man. Perfect.
First personal foul.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Kings.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without.
Nah, we're not going to be back up for too much longer just after this game, and I'm shutting it all down. Connection's at 50% right now. It keeps rising. I don't understand why. It knocked me off of it. Basically, it disconnected, and then it just took me offline on everything.
Now, NBA.
Yeah, it's all about reps, right? Getting them with the headset in a lower stress. Even for a moment, that's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy, but that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym, and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
Najee Marshall, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Now here is Carter. Back to MP. There's the triple. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. MP's got 9 points now in the quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Davis, the pass to Lively. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
What a heads-up pass to know that his teammate was going to be available down in the paint.
Now, here's Monk. Pass to MP. Driving to the basket. And he uses the glass on the layup. 66 points for MP.
What a burst from MP. Those young, fresh legs allowing him to get through just that little bit of
Come on, man.
Great, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
Here's a look at the schedule now for Dallas. On Thursday, I'll be matching up with Jalen Brunson and the New York Knicks. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
And for that game against the Warriors, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
And he can't hit the second. So, Tim, in the past, it's
Come on, that's a steal.
That the veteran-laden teams would have an edge. But I don't know if we're seeing that as much now. What do you think?
Well, I think you used to see a lot more continuity with rosters across a number of years, but nowadays, much shorter contracts means you have teams that evolve and change more regularly than ever before.
Almost feels like you got to be more nimble as a franchise than ever before.
You absolutely have to have much more forethought because you keep these groups together for a shorter period of time.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Now, here's Marshall. Here's Irving. Shot's good. Marshall making the play. 35 points for Kyrie Irving.
Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And you see the improvement in that mid-range game by Monk. He really wants to be a knockdown threat from all 3 levels on the floor.
Now here's Davis. Thompson outside. Lively with it, and Hachimura picks him up defensively. And he converts the layup.
I love how under control Hachimura is. Able to push his way through the contact and score. Nice work.
And another basket for Dallas.
Well, as a team, they've been coming up short, but his pure scoring mentality as an individual has been unshakable.
Carter with it. Back to MP. Hits it again. Wow! 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks
Knocked loose and stolen by MP. The Hollins. Carter outside. Takes a three. Traps in the tray.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Irving kicks to Thompson. Got that one up quick.
Few shooters in Klay Thompson.
Pass to Carter. And with the most recent collective bargaining agreement, Tim, teams have felt the punch of those new luxury tax and apron penalties.
Yeah, and the goal of those being put in place was to have more top-tier talent equally spread out around the league. And as you've seen, there's been some tough decisions already. Some teams have had to trade away some of their stars just to make the math work.
And sometimes it's hard to make that math work. There's so many moving parts.
And as a result, it's more important to be able to structure out for it.
And the Mavericks with possession here. Sacramento making their last shot. Irving for three. Monk grabs the board.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Kings.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open, he'd get a good shot at the basket, didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
Yeah, and watching that last game, you could see the comfort zone he got into, just filling it up from all of the spots he loves.
And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
Lewis checked in for the Kings.
Lewis got a pair of my shoes on.
Here's MP. 6 to shoot. This one for three. Connects again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. And on the way from Irving for three, Hachimura grabs the miss. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the second.
Yo, what up, Michael? Appreciate the follow.
In the corner, it's MP. Mavericks with the rebound.
Damn it.
Outside Irving. To the middle. Here's Lively. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
And that is a high-quality shot. You will take it every time from that close.
Tries the spin move. Line. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. And this sends them straight to the NBA Cup Tournament Finals. A huge honor and a great opportunity for this team.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they knew what was on the line.
Ivana.
And I think they played with postseason intensity to punch their ticket to that finals contest.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is...
I lost internet connection.